Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. It's kind of crazy outside today with the snow. It sounds like we're going to have more snow this week as well. So here's BB Storm. He's enjoying a nice cup of hot chocolate this morning, and I thought I would do the same to warm up. I hope you get a chance to get outside today and enjoy some of that snow. It's just nature of April. You never know what we're going to get. I want to go over some things with you today that you're going to be doing for your work and update you on a topic or two. One is for reading. It's pretty straightforward today for reading. I don't think I really need to go over it too much. But I added on to the reading assignment today. If you go into Clever to log into like math, iReady for math, you should notice that you have reading as an option now, and I've assigned some lessons. I would like you to try those out. I've assigned for you to do a lesson today, I believe Friday, and then again on Tuesday. So see if those come up for you, and you can try out the reading end of iReady and see what you think about it. Also, instead of doing writing today, you're going to be doing some work with fact and opinion. Remember that a fact is something you can prove. An opinion is someone's idea about it. So look for those words where, for an opinion, are those words that you cannot prove. They're what their ideas about something. Like, I really like looking at parrots. Like, you can't prove. Parrots have feathers would be a fact. You can prove it. They are a bird. They have feathers. The reason why we practice this is because you need to decipher between fact and opinion, especially when you're trying to prove something, a point in your writing. You need to be able to find facts for evidence for that. You can't always use someone's opinion. You need to go back into the text and find facts. So this is a good practice for us to apply that into our reading skills and language skills when we write. For math today, we're going to be talking about multi-step problems. So I would like to go over the first problem with you today and remind you the steps that we do when we are completing math problems. The first step is you want to read it through a couple of times. So in that first one, the Lopez family goes to the movies. They buy 2 adult tickets for $6 each and 3 child tickets for $4 each. Write an equation to represent how much money the family spends on movie tickets. T. What information was there? There's a lot there, so I'm going to reread it. The Lopez family goes to the movies. They buy 2 adult tickets for $6 each and 3 child tickets for $4 each. Write an equation to represent how much money the family spends on movie tickets. T. The second step when you're looking at a word problem is you want to look for what they're asking us to do. And in this problem, they're asking us to write an equation. Remember, an equation needs to have an equal sign in it. So when I do that with you, we need to make sure we put our equal sign and then filling in the rest of the equation on either side of it. The next step is what information is given and what are you going to do with it? So we know that they buy 2 adult tickets for $6 each. If it's 2 adults, $6 each, that sounds like a multiplication problem for me. So I'm going to do 2 times 6 because that would get the total of how much it would cost for 2 adults to go. 1 adult would be $6. So 2 adults then would be $12. So we're going to multiply that. And I'm going to put that in parentheses so I know that this represents the adults. Next, 3 child tickets for $4 each. So each ticket for a child is $4 and we have 3 kids. So we're going to do 3 times $4. And I did the same thing. I set it up in parentheses so I have adults and then I have children. So we're going to write an equation to represent how much money the family spends on movie tickets. So we have how much it costs for the adults, how much it costs for the children. So what kind of computation we need to do is we're going to put all that together, and when we put all of that together, we're going to add that. And I'm going to set up my equal sign. And then it gives us the variable here. So we're going to put t on the end. So that's the expectation today. It's not asking us to solve it. It's asking us to put that variable into the equation to represent what the information is showing. So you're writing the equation to represent it. Tomorrow, you're going to actually take this and find and solve it. But today, you're just modeling it by putting in the variable into the equation. They gave you the variable for each of those problems. So that is how I would like you to complete your math today. You're going to read the problem twice. Step 2, what are you asked to find? Step 3, what information are you given? And then solve it by writing out your equation with your variable. One other thing I wanted to mention before I wrap up today is that we had a special presentation planned for us, and we were going to have the Grand Canyon Park Rangers do a presentation with us by video with 4th grade. And unfortunately, due to the fact that we're not at school, we're not able to do that. And several schools had lined that up as well. So what they've offered is that they are going to do a special one on their Facebook page, and they will have a link posted there. I am going to email you today the information about that, and it's going to be held on Friday. I can't remember if it's 11 o'clock or so. I'll make sure I put the time in the email. And then you can submit, I'll give you the information on this as well. You can submit questions ahead of time, what you might have, and they will select certain questions by students to give you a little shout out and read your question and answer it for you. So if you'd like to participate in that, feel free to. I hope to jump on Friday if I'm able to do that and check out the information they're going to share with us. I'm just bummed that we weren't able to do the video with them, but this is a nice alternative for us since we're not able to be in school. I hope you're doing well and take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.